Heed the call of...
Hi everyone, we're back for more of this. So, reputation, let me get that. I should be able to do more so I can get... What are my status on this? Yeah, I should be able to do more of this to get more of this. Let's see if I can do one that gives me more instead of at zero. At zero, I need to actually do more here, okay? The daily one is the one that will take a lot of marks, so I need to see how many I have. How many marks do I have? I need to know how to look at that. That's an assist. I only have 23. Might have to get some more later. But anyway, welcome. We're going to be doing the Frontiers arc. So...
Starfleet recently received a distress signal from the USS Forrestal, a ship they thought was lost in the Nexus back in 2332.
Wait, one
Heed
second.
the call.
I want to bring this out. I want to say I'm streaming it. Alright, now we start. And hello, Jordy.
Starfleet recently received a distress signal from the USS Forrestal, a ship they thought was lost in the Nexus back in 2332. They sent a cruiser out to investigate, but it hasn't checked in for some time. Starfleet would like our assistance in the matter. The cruiser's last position was in the Rotanev system. Meet with the USS Challenger there to investigate the situation. Her captain has some experience with the Nexus.
Of course he does.
Serve the Empire well.
It. Okay, Deep bore, anti-proton ground, anti-proton ground, tachyon damage. Beyond the Nexus. Ooh, there's the Nexus right there.
Good to see you. Looks like the two missing ships are here, although they're both in a disabled state. Neither of them have responded to our hails. That's entirely possible. Even minimal exposure to the Nexus can be pretty disruptive to ship systems. I think we should take a closer look. Things could be worse than our initial scans have indicated.
Apologies. This ship's taken some damage here. Short-range comms are barely working, and we're experiencing widespread systems failure on all decks. Our Nexus defense screen's overloaded, and we were exposed to a full blast. We're lucky to be here. We could use your help.
Something's not right here. I worked on the Nexus Defense Screens project, and a catastrophic failure like that seems unlikely. In an overload situation like she described, the ship wouldn't be disabled. It'd be destroyed.
Hmm.
Whatever they fired has disrupted most of our systems. Listen, Duxo. We're still trying to figure out what they hit us with over here. Whatever it was, it knocked most of our systems out. We're running on emergency power. I think we'd better get over there and find out what's going on while we still have a functioning ship between us. Meet me at these coordinates on Deck 10. Looks like someone activated the security system on this deck. Fortunately, I know a thing or two about that system. The console here is offline, but there should be a functional one nearby in a holodeck. From there, we can access the system and shut the fields down.
I'm back and happy eating surprise at the moment.
This holodeck's damaged. Let's try the next one. All right, let's get to work. With luck, we should be able to bypass the system and drop those... Wait. Someone's loading up a holodeck program in here, and I've got a feeling it's not for R&R.
Activating Program Barclay, 42 Epsilon. Safety protocols are disengaged.
Please, help us! The Borg are everywhere!
Program's live. We'll have to survive the battle to leave. Last wave, unless they change the program.
Oh, thank you. If there's anything I can do to repay you, anything at all.
That's definitely a Reg Barclay program. Let's get back to business. We'd better bypass security before they send more sparring partners to deal with. Okay, that did it. Security systems are down on this deck, and they won't be putting us into another holodeck scenario anytime soon.
This is Commander Tabai. Please respond. I repeat, if you can hear this, come to 10 forward at once. There's... Our defenses just dropped. We require your... They are closing on us. Hurry. It won't be long before they attack.
Someone's jamming that signal. We'd better get to 10 forward.
Thank you for coming. The Madison has been taken over by hostile forces, and we are in dire need of assistance. We responded to a distress call from USS Forrestal, long thought lost to the Nexus. As we closed to assist, the Madison was struck by a potent beam of psionic energy. It disabled the ship and left us vulnerable to attack. Mind-controlled members of the Forrestal's crew then beamed over and took control of this vessel. We few are all that remain free. An alien of tremendous psionic ability, formerly trapped within the Nexus. We believe it lured the Forrestal there in an escape attempt, which failed. Somehow, it was able to break free when the Nexus recently returned. Though powerful, there are limits to the alien's ability. The combat with your ship has weakened it considerably. Now is the time to strike. The controlled crew are bound to attack again soon.
Picking up transporter signals, multiple contacts. We've got incoming.
Enemy contacts inbound.
Looks like we bought ourselves a little time. We should discuss our next move soon. You might talk with some of the survivors here for more information as well. Your call.
Ensign Rana, Engineering. Sorry for staring, Captain LaForge. Your work on transwarp theory was required reading at the Academy. I never thought I'd actually meet you. Wish it were under different circumstances. Right. Well, they hit main engineering first. If you're going down there, be on your guard. Several of us tried to take it back a couple of days ago. They beamed in and took us by surprise. I was the only one to make it back here.
Am I glad to see you? Things were looking more than a little ugly until you got here. I'd pour you a drink, but all of the replicators went offline an hour ago. As good as can be, under the circumstances. Still amazed we haven't been, dominated by that alien. The commander thinks it's because we all come from a species with psionic abilities. As good a reason as any, I suppose.
That's a sensible theory.
Ensign Seitel, security. Your arrival is most fortuitous. Our numbers have dwindled considerably since the enemy's initial assault. Until your arrival, I calculated our odds of survival at 4,286 to 1. Difficult to fully assess at this juncture. However, I am willing to state that our odds have improved considerably. If all of you were psionics, our odds would be even better. The alien...
I have a feeling these attacks will
If I hit my
intensify as
character
the
with
alien
Beta
gains
Z,
strength. If we're going to do
The
something to
odds would
save this
change
ship,
because
we'll need to do
the
it
Beta
fast.
Z's are
Let's get down to main engineering. I think we can get a better
you wouldn't
grip on the
think so with how
security
Troy
system
was
there
treated half
and
the
use
time.
it to incapacitate both the hostile crew and the alien.
Take these psionic inhibitors with you. We hope to use them on some of our dominated crewmates prior to your arrival. But I suspect they will serve you better at this time. They should protect you if the alien attempts to take control of your minds.
What's the quantum hype bubble?
I know.
Oh, this is an exact replica of the Enterprise. Wait, it is an exact replica. Wow, it looks like the scale too. This is of the Constitution class.
Watch it! They're beaming
It's
in reinforcements.
impressive. I wonder if they got a hold of any of the made the sets and they helped them create this. Maybe there was still some left around that they would use.
Heads up! More hostiles incoming! We've got a couple of problems here. Main power's offline, and there's a lot of Nexus radiation getting past the screens. I'll handle the power situation while you deal with the radiation. Once that's done, we can bring the security systems back online. Nice work. Radiation levels are back in the safe zone, and I've managed to prime the warp core. Give me a hand with it, so we can restore main power. That did it. Main power's back online, and warp core is stable. I've activated most of the security systems, but it looks like the bridge is still under enemy control. It's a good bet that's where the alien is.
Let's retake the bridge. Okay, that's... I'm not gonna worry about a lockbox. I do have yen from Zen. Let me see. How cheap is the keys right now? Not enough for a 10-pack. Oh, I need to get this. I need to get my guy up. Where is he? Where is he? Where did he die? Oh, there he is.
This ship and all upon it belong to Cosmo.
Starfleet disagrees with you on that.
No words mean nothing. Kill them. Kill them now.
Hello, bad animations from Champions Online.
We are here to assist you.
Ow! What the heck? What hit me?
I'm reading the alien on sensors. It's back on the forestall. This isn't over yet.
Recommendations?
The Challenger might be able to fight, but most of this ship's crew is unconscious. Beam back to your ship and deal with the forestall. I'll do what I can here to get the shields up and keep the Madison in one piece.
Understood. Good luck, Captain. Do SDO and its low load times. SDO and its slow load times. There we go.
Shall the battle continue? Shall you strike me anew again and again until nothing remains?
Stand down and the fight's over.
Once I was imprisoned within the Nexus, cast away for defying those who called themselves my rulers. And now a new jailer comes, demanding submission.
Release the ship and her crew.
No, I need this ship and everyone on it. They give me what I need to return home and avenge my imprisonment. I will not give them up.
Unfortunate. Tactical fire to disable.
The Challenger stands ready to assist you.
That was quick.
It seems I am at your mercy. Will you strike the killing blow now, as is your right?
No, you'll be taken into custody alive.
If that is to be my fate, I yield. The ship and crew are yours. It is an unexpected mercy, one I would not extend to a vanquished foe on the battlefield. Much has changed since my banishment to the Nexus.
You made the right choice.
Nicely done. I was able to get a call into Starfleet, and we should have backup here soon. In the meantime, I'll keep working with the crews of the disabled ships. We'll have them up and running again in no time.
We have them up and running again soon. Cryptic, you really need to fix your script of what the character says in voice and what you write down there. And also, why did you give Geordi that gaping mouth look? That's kind of horrible. Glad to hear it.
You saved a lot of lives here today. You showed mercy to someone who wasn't inclined to return the favor. That goes a long way in my book.
Thank you, Captain.
You're welcome. The Nexus is definitely worth studying, but only under safe conditions. The crews of the Forrestal and the Madison found that out the hard way, I'm afraid. Just like we did on the Enterprise all those years ago.
And then you allow Kirk to die. No, that was Picard who allowed Kirk to die. Likewise, safe travels, Captain.
Not time to do it. Pixie, sir.
Okay, that should be it, I believe.
Interesting report. This alien was trapped for eons in the Nexus and wanted to leave? As I understand it, the Nexus is a paradise. Apparently, there's at least one life form out there who disagrees. In the meantime, you saved a lot of lives and 3 Starfleet vessels. I see you even spared the alien's life. Interesting. Starfleet, of course, is pleased. Captain LaForge says those pretty ships will spend some time in space dock, but they'll be ready for duty again soon. And the Alliance can use all the ships it can get on the frontier these days. Well done.
Well, after the Iconian War, we could use all the ships we can get, because the Borg might attack again. And I love the Iconian War. That was actually... I loved how how insane it was. And the fact we really didn't win.
Serve the Empire well. The Kintari and Lukari governments have begun work on a joint colonial site in the Dranur system. The Empire has been assisting both groups on this project, as have other Alliance members. I want you to join the effort and help them get things moving forward. The Zenkethi have been active in sectors near Dranur, and both the Lukari and Kintari have clashed with them in the past. Dranur itself has little tactical value, but the Zenkethi are known to carry a grudge. Keep that colony safe. Serve the Empire well.
The melting pot. I think this is close to the end of the Frontier arc, maybe? Actually, it is. A few more missions and I'll be there. In the Gamma Quadrant. The one I'm not looking forward to is the Age of Discovery arc. I cannot stand Discovery. And I watched it. It was okay. But I'm also told the Klingon Civil War was actually good. The Terran's Gambit, I'm actually kind of looking forward to that. Mainly because I want to shoot Not because he annoyed me, not because he annoyed anyone back during those days. Because Wesley was kind of annoying, but that's normal for him. I do feel bad that when they made the Star Trek: The Next Generation Lego set, the Wesley figure was crying, and I'm just like, I see why Will Reed was so pissed off. One second, checking something. There we go. Okay, oh, the server is not responding. How lovely. Login. Login. There we go. Seems to happen at weird times. Also, hello, people. Anyway, we're beginning one of the missions that's close to the end of the Frontier arc. Okay. No.
Welcome to the Dreneur system. Construction of the colony is underway and on schedule. We're lucky. We would have missed this system if the crew of our survey ship hadn't taken a closer look at the anomaly here. Very. The anomaly orbits both the planet and its moon, and appears to be stable. It's also very disruptive to long-range sensors. The USS Challenger's team has been very helpful. They've installed several planetary defense systems and provided a number of modular building units for use at the colony site.
Did I was hearing the click-clack in there? It's okay. He does it a lot.
Captain LaForge is standing by on the Challenger. Let's not keep him waiting.
Good to see you. I hope the Dreneur anomaly didn't give you too much trouble getting here. We've been working with the Kentari and the Lucari to study it. We know it's some sort of subspace disruption, similar to what Starfleet has seen in the Delta Triangle. Not only does it cause sensors to behave erratically, but it seems to create a limited sort of cloaking field, both for the planet and the moon. Captain Kumarte and I have been collecting data on the anomaly, but could use some more. Mind lending us a hand before we head down to the colony?
Let's get to work.
Let's begin with a system scan. I've seen some strange data at that level.
Same here. It'll be good to get some more eyes on this.
Curious. It isn't just our sensors, Captain LaForge.
Agreed. Let's calibrate sensors inside the anomaly. It might cut down on the interference.
Very well. I've indicated an ideal area. Let's try again there. We're making progress, but I can't completely filter the sensor noise.
Okay.
Let's study those asteroids. There could be clues in how the anomaly affects them.
How peculiar. This material isn't orbiting, it's just drifting.
S-type asteroids, mostly iron and silicates. Nothing out of the ordinary.
One of our emitters is giving some strange readings. Let's take a closer look.
Looks like the emitter relays are offline. We'll need to realign them.
Well done. I'd like to run a spectral analysis at the indicated area.
Let's send a probe to the moon and collect some data on long-term anomaly exposure.
Agreed. But we'll need to get closer to the moon first.
Okay, we have some good data to work with here.
Our science teams have extensive facilities on Dranur. They can help.
Sounds good. I'll see you planet side. I'm eager to show you the progress we've made here. We've done a lot in a short period of time, and I think you'll be impressed. Ready to beam down and see what we've been working on?
Welcome to the colony. Kumarke was just telling me a bit about some recent energy tech improvements. Let's take a look around. As an engineer, I'm impressed by the technology that our partners brought to this project. Working with it has been a rewarding experience for all of us.
Welcome. I'm Kachima, one of the industrial designers. Our colony may be fairly new, but we've already accomplished a great deal. I hope you find our work here interesting. We're trying to build an industrial infrastructure while respecting Lucari design recommendations. It's, let's say, challenging. For instance, they've included considerable xenoscaping. They're committed to incorporating native plant life into the design spaces. It takes considerable effort, but it does mean that our structures are less susceptible to invasive problems with local plant life.
The hidden paradise, don't you think?
We only needed a minimum level of terraforming here.
Oh, sorry, links. Moet ik hem even openmaken voor je?
The fusion of Lucari and Kentari technology has been very effective.
Our integrated tech output continues to impress. This display will confirm that. As you can see, our energy grid uses an array of natural power sources.
This is the first of many hydropower sites on Dranur. Beautiful, isn't it?
It's quite a sight, isn't it? I'm surveying the output as part of setting up hydropower here. I'd eyeball this at a base of 3 kilowatts, which doesn't seem like much until you consider that there are falls like this all over the coast. They seem to be active year-round. Now, the challenge will be to capture that energy without disrupting the ecosystem. My lungs were damaged by toxic gases on New Kentar. It's made me more conscious of the need to regulate the pollution that we generate, and more appreciative of what we have here.
Thanks for your time.
Come upstairs. There's an excellent view of the colony grounds. The beauty of this world will survive only if we work to preserve and protect it. Let's head up to the science lab. They're working on some exciting projects.
As you can see, we've made considerable progress here.
Indeed. I'm quite proud of our achievements.
There's more to be done, but the foundation we've laid is solid.
Fair warning, our researchers can be a bit eccentric. We should be able to get results from one of the lab consoles here.
Ah, we've been expecting you. You've sent a good deal of interesting data to us. We've already been analyzing it. I'll let my companion Eshel explain the findings in more detail.
Thank you, my dear. The first thing I realized is that the inert particles should be orbiting to obey gravity, rather than holding position. I've been focusing my attention there, while Ursha has been reviewing the logs from the disabled satellite. Here, check the probe data from the moon. If some outside force was acting on the particles, it should also be affecting the moon.
Odd that the moon is still orbiting normally, but the dust particles are not. This data says that the moon is 55% germanium crystal. That's unusual.
Funny. My ocular implants are picking up a noticeable amount of germanium here. There wasn't any outside. Where did that come from?
Ah, we do have a few of the crystals here. Strictly for study, of course. Don't worry. The anomaly prevents outside scans from detecting them. Oh, they're very safe down here. Here, I'll show you.
You brought those here, despite the danger they present?
This was the best way to study them. We needed the lab's facilities.
Oh, besides, we were just gonna take them back to the moon when we finished.
Just a moment. I'm getting a message.
Captain Kamarke, Zenkethi's ships have just entered the system. They're firing an unknown projectile at the moon. It's some kind of protomatter torpedo.
Protomatter torpedo? That's not good.
Their ships are turning toward the planet. If they have a torpedo, they may be able to hit us from orbit.
The Zenkethi are ruthless. We need to ready our defenses.
What's going on?
Why now? Why are they so interested in these crystals?
The crystals! They're hatching?
They're eggs? Oh, no, they're eggs. Well, these creatures are weird. The
Zenkethi are turning toward the planet. They're heading for us.
We need to get the colony's defenses online right now.
This makes sense now why the Zenkethi were attacking us. They're big bugs in those crystals.
I think I can tap into their comms from here. Hold on.
Oh, these things are ruthless.
That cargo is blocking the way. Head down to the beach and around.
We're still tapped into Zinkethi comms.
Increase your efforts. Captain Paul, leave down the ground assault. Burn the Frontiers. It shall be done, Admiral.
Turn off your defenses or be destroyed.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Are you here to bomb us or to eradicate this swarm?
There are only a few Dansuli here. Let's clear this place and be done.
50 credits has burned sheds of scales again. You're wrong. Don't get me down. Keep your scales on. Pretty tenacious. Which? Gods or the colonists?
Dransuli infestation has been dealt with. Your assistance is appreciated. A suggestion? This colony has been using open communication channels. That is unwise. You never know who may be listening in out there after all. Let me check my scanner. The infestation seems to be eliminated. Usually it's best to be absolutely sure, but there doesn't appear to be a need to waste a protomatter weapon. Don't make this mistake again. Take immediate action if you suspect the presence of Dransuli.
We're still tapped into Zenkethi comms.
Admiral, this planet poses no threat. I witness hostilities and speak reasonably. As you and I both know, planet Janur has been completely scourge of what we call Dransuli. There is no reason for further conflict between us. We will leave this system peacefully, if you will agree. A warning, the Autarch's resolve is unwavering. He will not rest until the Dransuli are no more, and he will not spare anyone in his way. Choose your side carefully.
Zenkethi must be terrified of these Dransuli. They're willing to commit genocide to eliminate them, and Zenkethi don't scare easily. Fortunately, some of the Zenkethi are willing to see reason. Things could have been a lot worse if Captain Parr hadn't intervened on our behalf. For now, we need to let the Alliance know what we've learned here. Safe travels.
So, the crystals the Zenkethi have been destroying are actually eggs. Interesting. The Zenkethi would not risk so much if they didn't have reason to fear these creatures, and Zenkethi do not frighten easily. We will monitor the worlds we know of that contain these eggs. If these aliens are a threat to the Empire, I want to be ready for them. Finally, I've spoken with officials in both the Lukari and Kintari governments. They're going to proceed at Dranur despite the incident. We will continue to assist them in this endeavor and protect them from any Zenkethi reprisals. Serve the Empire well. Imperial intelligence believes a Zenkethi attack on an Alliance world could happen very soon. Their new protomatter torpedoes can end billions of lives in moments once such a cowardly attack begins. Unacceptable! We've spotted several Zenkethi fleet groups on the move in the Alpha Quadrant. I'm assigning you to patrol an area near one of those groups. If they launch a protomatter attack, I want you in position to put a stop to it, and the Zenkethi who fired it.
They will go after Bajor? Is that what they're doing?
Serve the Empire well. Our scouts have found an attack element of the Zenkethi fleet. We need to know what they're up to. As your ship is the closest,
are they heading to... Because when I see weapons are from Bajor, right? Yeah, they're going for Bajor.
Okay.
Where is this place? What is the Alpha Quadrant in?
the Zenkethi are on the move. Heed the call of the war.
They want... I have to patrol, huh? already here, so... Is this a patrol mission then? It's a new frontier. I have no idea where to go for this. It says here, so let's try to find a place I can go to. Looks like there's really no place here. Transport, but can see if I can find this place. I wonder if this is a bug mission. As I see nothing about it.
Our scouts have found an attack element of the...
That was confusing. There we go.
No, it doesn't, Belfid.
Is in your sector, though their current target is uninhabited. There are many more within range that are not. Losing another planet to their coward's weapon is not acceptable. We will not arrive in time to show them the price of their dishonor. That honor is yours. Teach them well.
One made it. Crap. I need to stop it. No.
An unfortunate loss, but the battle is not over. Sankethi forces have been spotted near your location. Intercept them as soon as you can. We believe their target is a defenseless, inhabited world. The honor of defending it belongs to you. I trust you will not disappoint this time.
Oopsie. I disappointed Martuk. I need to go for the torpedoes.
This is Captain Kumarke. We're on our way to assist you.
Why do you chase us alive?
Target's shields have failed. Target's shields have failed.
It might be an achievement to save them all, save all the planets, but I don't get it this time.
Kern and I will arrive soon, despite the curses of our chief engineers. If warp cores were as fragile as they say, we would move through space at the speed of a legless targ. In the meantime, Tzenkethi cowards are targeting another defenseless, inhabited world. You will be that planet's sword and shield. Fight with honor!
Go ahead. We'll secure things here and join you shortly.
Captain Parr has defected to the Alliance. She's revealed the next target of the Tzenkethi fleet, Bajor. The intel checks out, so every available ship has been called to defend the planet. Even DS9 is being moved there to assist.
DS9 is being
the better.
moved?
Bajor must be defended.
Oh, that's rare for it to happen. DS9 was moved to be by the wormhole. It's being moved again. Impressive.
So, the Tzenkethi have set their sights on Bajor. Dishonorable Bakhtag. I fought and bled many times over DS9 and Bajor. I would not let them fall to the Dominion, or the Breen, or the Cardassians. And I will not let them fall to the Tzenkethi. Soon we will fight, side by side, in honorable battle. It will be glorious.
It must be really bad if DS9 is being moved.
You made it. Good. It would be unfortunate if you missed the glory of battle after all you have endured. Captain LaForge has a briefing for you. Review it and prepare for combat. Long-distance scans show a large Tzenkethi fleet heading our way. They will test us, and we must not be found lacking.
Glad you could make it. We've put together a pretty impressive force to defend the planet from the Zenkethi. Let's just hope it's enough. Our objective here is straightforward. Protect Bajor at all costs.
The time for battle is upon us. Fight well, and with honor. Kapla!
The Warbird? Wait, there's a Romulan Warbird here. That means the Romulans are out here.
They're launching protomatter torpedoes.
This is Sarish Minna aboard DS9. Lead the torpedoes to us. Keep those Zenkethi ships off of us if you can.
It's time the Alliance paid for their interference.
Alliance forces, this is Commander Sarish Minna on DS9. That assault hit us pretty hard. We might not make it through another without some critical repairs. I need some assistance in engineering. I want the station ready to face the next wave of Zenkethi when they arrive. If you have the hands to spare, we could really use them now.
You have them, Commander. I'm just impressed they moved Deep Space Nine. Niall said that would never happen again. So impressed here that they found a way to do it without destroying the station.
But that would just...
Repair cruiser safely aboard. Thanks for...
Battle.
Whoa!
beam onto the Zenkethi battle station and shut down their launch systems. We'll do what we can to keep their fleet busy while you're there.
The unique smells of a Zenkethi vessel. It's been a while. I can't say I've missed the experience. Looks like we're on the tactical deck.
Yeah.
Their weapon controls should be down this hallway. They're on full alert here, so expect a full security presence.
Zenkethi ships are closing! Enemy transports detected! All hands, recall order! All ships, this is General Kern. Fire at will.
There. Weapon control is in that room, just ahead.
Surprised to see me, Butcher? Let's finish this.
We have an unwanted guest. Finish him off quickly.
Get away from that console, Mongrel!
They know we're here. Secure those consoles.
I'm going to get you. Deep as no one can find. Butcher. Get away from that console, Mongrel!
You tried to end me once before. It won't go anywhere.
Finally, your thick skull will make a fine trophy.
You fight like a Klingon, Captain. Will you die like one as well? One to go. Get to it while you can. At least they're making it interesting. They rerouted their weapons to storm their command deck. The very heart of the beast. We'll need to use one of their transporters to get there. I saw one on our way here. Let's use it and get this over with.
Get blood.
Enemy boarding party spotted near weapons
Zenkethi used short-range transporters instead of turbos.
Captain Lefkar. It was I who alerted the Alliance about the attack on Bajor, and it is I who will fight at your side now. The Admiral must be stopped. We now walk the same path, along with the Butcher of Zenketh 3. This is unexpected. It is a day for unusual alliances, it seems. Not far, though I warn you, the way there will be heavily guarded. Expect heavy resistance. Unlike myself, the soldiers here remain steadfast in their loyalty to him. All I ask is that he is given a chance to do the right thing and surrender. Far too many have already died in this madness.
The
Admiral wants to follow madness. He must be stopped. So much destruction, so many lives lost. It has to end now.
Captain Parr, I see you walk
Target
the path
the
of betrayal
Zenkethi
with
forces
one of our most
and
hated
fire!
enemies.
Zenkethi forces on attack
himself.
vectors! They're relentless!
Truly, your depravity knows no bounds. And you, the ever-present thorn between my scales, meddling in my affairs at every turn. Your reckless heroism has endangered trillions. You must be so very proud. Oh, who in the Alliance would hear us? The Federation? The Klingons? Both are enemies to us. One too compassionate and the other too honorable to end millions in order to save untold trillions. Or perhaps the Romulans? A race clinging to life, trapped in the shadow of their former glory, forever under the boot of their Alliance partners. A warbird with clipped wings. Pathetic! No. To do what must be done, the Zenkethi were forced to walk that path alone. And thanks to you and others like you, the great doom of the galaxy looms over us all. And I despise you for it. So little do you know of the threat facing us all, and I lack the time or desire to explain it to you now. I offer you two choices. Stand aside, or stand in defiance and die. What say you? You and Zengraku were my best captains next. Today I lost both of you.
This crusade is unjust, and the battle is lost. It's over. Stand down now, or we will strike you down without hesitation.
Surrender, Admiral, or fight if you have the spine.
Do you really think the conflict will end here, now? Fools, all of you! Enough! I yield! How proud you must be. You've saved Bajor and a few more worlds along with it. This will be a cold comfort to you. You lose millions more, of course. Computer, open a fleet-wide channel. All hands, this is the Admiral. An armistice has been reached. Effective immediately. Stand down. Enjoy your victory while it lasts. And know this. The time will come when you feckless creatures will see the error of your ways. And I want to be there when it happens. I will relish the look of despair on your pathetic faces. In the meantime, computer, release weapons control to Alliance forces. You can use my command console as you see fit. The station is yours.
I will ensure the Admiral honors the peace. See to it that your people honor it as well.
Alpha team reporting. The command deck is locked down.
This is Beta team. Commencing operation now.
Oh, that's impatient.
Victory belongs to us! Let's return to our ships and get the necessary reports filed quickly. The Ferengi, who runs the bar on Deep Space Nine, keeps a particular vintage of blood wine in stock for me. And I intend to drain every last drop of his supply. Soon, we will celebrate. For tomorrow, we may die!
Incoming data from planets targeted by the Zenkethi. Something's happening.
Show us, Lucari! Show us the price of your meddling!
Patching it through.
Impossible. And yet, those ships, like something of legend.
Wait, what?
They belong to the Herc. We must return to our ships immediately.
The Herc? That's the Herc?
I know them. The greatest enemy to ever challenge the Empire. The Herc. So, this is the doom the Zenkethi speak of. The enemy they'd kill billions to stop. Recommendations? We fight! There is no honorable alternative. All of our lore tells us that the Herc will attack without fear, without hesitation. If Bajor is to survive, we must meet the Herc in battle.
Many a Klingon has dreamed of battle. Test themselves as kings once again.
DS9 is under attack!
This is Captain Gaspar! Speaking for the Zenkethi! Oh, shit! Oh, that's a huge vessel!
Abandon ship! Abandon ship!
We've lost shields. DS9 is taking heavy damage.
Is DS9 gonna get destroyed?
We give our lives to Bajor! DS9 has been disabled!
Deep Space Nine, this is Marta. Report.
Eject! Do it now! Jump down! We're in trouble here! Alliance forces, this is Captain Meth Pa. A large number of enemy vessels are converging on our position, and we are still defenseless from the previous battle. We need your support so we can safely evacuate. We face a common foe, despite our differences. Can we count on your aid?
Comms are back, but nearly everything else is offline.
The
I
Dominion?
can't get a clear reading. Our sensor arrays are pretty banged up over here. Frankly, we have bigger concerns. We're in danger of being overrun by the Herc, and if we fall, Bajor is next.
Red alert!
Kalis didn't have the Dominion to deal with. He battled the Herc. This complicates matters.
Record is literally when facing the Herc in battle.
Alliance forces, I am Loris Thor. I bring you greetings from the Founders. While it should be quite evident that we come to you in peace, I understand that my predecessor was a source of discord during her time here. Trust is important, so please, allow me to return the Alliance personnel we recovered from the battle station before it exploded, as a gesture of good faith. As always, I live to serve the Founders. I realize the concept of such a selfless existence is often challenging to those in the Alliance, but it really is my only goal in life. As to our presence here, the fleet has traveled here today to bring you a message, but it is not for me to deliver.
We have to talk.
Odo! Yay, Odo!
I know that changeling. He's called Odo. He used to run security for DS9. And now he's here, in command of a Dominion fleet. Impressive entrance. Whatever this is about, it isn't a matter to be taken lightly. If Odo has something to say, it would be foolish not to listen. The return of both the Dominion and the Herc is no coincidence. I suspect we'll be seeing each other again very soon.
If anyone wonders, this is the last role the actor for Odo ever does. This is his final role. So, this means a lot to fans of Deep Space Nine.
The Zencathi attack on Bajor is madness. There are no signs of those crystal eggs there. Perhaps their mad leader wanted vengeance for all of the defeats he has suffered at our hands. And that is just the first of our problems. The return of the Herc is a shockwave running through the heart of the Empire. And the Dominion's return is most suspicious indeed. It is unwise to take an overture from the Founders lightly. I will send envoys to DS9 to find the truth of things. If the Dominion intend to shatter the peace, I would know of it and meet them in glorious battle.
Well, I'm at the part where you see Odo, same actor. This was his final role.
Serve the Empire well.
Apparently, right after he did this role, he passed away.
Oof.
I think it's the same for the actor for Nog. STO was his final role.
No. Wait, no, Nog, yeah. It's like, wait, no, I still heard him. No, that's true.
So yeah, people are hoping that Patrick Stewart does Picard on here, just in case that it's his final role. And apparently, for Leonard Nimoy, it wasn't really his final role, but it's the role he's best known for now since he did STO. In fact, he was the first Star Trek actor to do it.
Captain Neth Parr has turned herself into authorities at Deep Space Nine. She is the Zenkethi officer who delivered vital military intelligence to the Alliance prior to the assault on Bajor. Captain Parr is now actively seeking asylum and claims to have more tactical information for us. I want you to debrief the captain and determine the nature of this new information, if possible.
Alright, give me a second, guys. Gotta make sure everything's set up. And when we're done with New Frontiers, we're going to work on, we're going to start working on the other story, the Gamma Quadrant. And then when I get done with this, it'll be a while before we stream this again, like I said.
The Latva first. I need to argue for that. I'm gonna go for primaries for that mostly. I guess I can. Oh, no one's on car. So I guess I can make.
Okay, we're gonna do this final one, and then I'm gonna quit STO for a bit, and do more later.
Serve the Empire well.
Oh, Deep Space Nine's right over here.
I think that.
They moved back? Oh, you know what's funny about this, God?
What?
Bajor was under attack. Wonder how what they had to do to... This is the funny thing. Mayo said Deep Space Nine would never be able to be moved again. So, they moved it back to Bajor to defend it. I'm like, well, I'm amazed to see them actually acknowledge that it could be moved again 30 years later. And that's weird.
Welcome to Deep Space Nine. The chief told me to expect you. The Zenkethi officer is in the far room at the back. A Starfleet captain is speaking to her.
There's your way.
Oh, hello, Jordy.
Good to see you again. Tensions are running pretty high where the Zenkethi are concerned, but Captain Parr has gone through a lot to help the Alliance. She deserves a fair shake.
We keep meeting under less than ideal conditions. The Chief of Security thought it was a prudent measure. Technically, I am under protected custody until the Alliance decides what to do with me. I cannot fault this decision. Our military has much to answer for, myself included. There are many who might see a Zenkethi face and decide to seek vengeance. Thank you. Far too many lives have been lost in this crusade, so I'm glad the tactical data I provided helped to save some. No longer. I renounced the title of captain after committing mutiny. Part of the price I paid to save those lives today. Let's move on. I have more information for the Alliance. I presume you are here to collect it. Are you ready to hear my story?
I wonder if this won't be much of a quest line and just be a story. I wonder if this is what starts the Gamma Quadrant arc. Maybe this is where that's where her comes from, the Gamma Quadrant.
It began on my first mission as captain. I remember it clearly. Captain's log, mission cycle 132. We have arrived at System 91, local designation Eok. Admiral Zen Tarak prepares to conduct Dransuli cleansing operations. Our tactical reports indicate minimal threat from the locals. This should be another egg run.
Captain Parr, we are receiving an incoming transmission from Admiral Zen Tarak.
Let's not keep the Admiral waiting, Ensign. Put him on screen.
The planet Eok. Scans show it to be filthy with the eggs of the hatred Dransuli. Their defenses are generally inferior, but their fleet could be dangerous in large numbers. While our ground squad prepares the weapon, we will ensure that no ship leaves this first mission as Captain Neff. Don't let your excitement distract you from the task at hand. Stay alert!
Of course, Admiral. We're prepared to enforce containment protocol as ordered, sir.
See to it that you do, Captain. Zentarac out! Yoki fleet on intercept course. Eliminate them!
As you wish, Admiral. Par out.
Command is a difficult path to walk at times, Captain. Yet you performed your duties well. It will reflect in my next report to the Autarch. I have seen great promise in you today. Faithful service to the Coalition is well rewarded. Don't forget that.
Thank you, sir. I will not forget today's events for a long time, if ever. mission took a toll upon me and my crew. To eradicate the Transuli was one thing. The eradication of innocent Ioki was another. Despite my personal feelings, I remained loyal. Things would change under Cronus 3. I led the protomatter bomb squad myself.
Draconis 3 is a primitive, pre-industrial backwater planet. There's a large infestation. You know what to do, Captain. And Neff, keep your guard up down there. We think the target site is a temple. If that's so, the local savages may try to stop you. Feel free to discourage them. Aggressively if necessary.
Our firepower should discourage them, Admiral. They shouldn't pose much of a threat to the mission.
We're good to go here. The weapon's in the green. Protomatter matrix is stable and prime.
Okay, we're gonna have to set that
wants us
off.
to deploy the bomb in the largest concentration of
annoying as
Transuli.
fuck.
Looks like that's in some type of structure ahead, not far from here. Ready to go when you are, Captain.
All right, let's move out. Keep an eye out for the locals and make sure the weapon is protected. No more lucky shots like Vernon and 4, okay? The Admiral roared at me for a 10 cycle over that.
$50 credits says Tashan drops the bomb. Again. Oh, I'll take that bet. Standing right here, you know.
This is interesting to play as them.
Large concentration of Transuli eggs ahead. Doesn't matter where we put it. Whole planet gets scoured. Ask the Admiral. I'm sure he's just love to tell you. You know, after giving you a year of latrine duty. Both of you, shut it. We got a job to do here. Yes, sir. Sorry, Lieutenant. This pillar points down the road to that primitive structure. Just stay disciplined. Remember what happened on
A
Hitaru.
bit of distance. That's my turn to do this game, but I'm not going to stream it on Twitch. I'm just going to play it.
I'm going to shoot it after I win it.
Quick step, left bumper, right stick. Okay. Wait, that's left bumper? Huh?
They wouldn't want these eggs to hatch if they knew what was inside them. What? Are they worshipping the eggs?
Right.
Status report, Captain. Have you breached the structure yet?
Yes, sir. We found something interesting as well. Transmitting data now.
Starfleet. Interesting. Your scans indicate that image is centuries old. More Federation time travel nonsense, perhaps. Proceed with your mission, Captain. We don't have time for archaeology. Look at this picture. There's a Vulcan in it. Mammals all look the same to me. You know, they probably say the same about us, right? I don't look anything like you. I'm actually good looking.
I love that. You know, they probably say the same thing about us, right?
Captain, Transuli's signatures are most concentrated here. This looks like a prime detonation site, Captain. We'll get the weapon placed and ready to go.
Who else is on?
That'll be me. Get the weapon ready. I'll make sure you aren't interrupted.
What?
Just to check something. In the options menu, go to graphics and see if you can scroll through it.
You mean there's more than high?
There's high and low, and then custom, but that doesn't show up as an option. You change those or something. But just scroll through all of the.
Well, everything is set to high, except bloom. I put bloom on low because high bloom is always bad.
Okay. I was just wondering if it would crash on you like it did, because whenever I tried to switch the graphics, it would crash on me. I found out the solution was apparently changing the NVIDIA GPUs, so that seems to have fixed it.
Okay.
I wanted to let you know that makes sense.
Bomb squad reporting. Need to stabilize the photo matrix here. Transporters can't lock on! We're reading a large number of life signs massing near your location, Captain. A large assault is imminent. Is the weapon ready to deploy?
In moments, sir, but my men are still trapped in the structure. Transporters can't lock onto their signals.
Unfortunate, but we don't have time to extract them. We've received a priority assignment from the Autort himself. We must depart at once. Prepare for transport.
Sir, give us a little more time. Beam an engineering team down. We can break into the structure with explosives.
have your orders, Captain. Your men are acceptable losses, as are you. Would you like to join them?
No, sir. I would not.
Oh.
No wonder why she got pissed off.
But there's nothing wrong with the stream, right? The game is looking smooth for me. Oops, wrong button.
I left those men to die. And for what? So the Admiral could reach his next genocide on time. It was madness.
So there were no evacuation plans? No rescue efforts?
None. The Autarch's orders were quite clear on those matters.
Weird.
And the Admiral was all too willing to execute those orders. When we reached the Atosi system, it had become clear. Our crusade was not a just one.
Let's try it again.
Atosi Prime. Long-distance scans suggested the presence of Dratsuli infestation. We'll need to be certain. Standard operating procedure, Captain. Begin by conducting a scan of the planet.
Yes, sir. Let's hope this was a false alarm.
This is Counselor Halatunum. I speak for the Atosi people. We know of you, Zenkethi, and your purpose here. If you scan our planet, you'll discover that it is free of the bioform objects you seek to destroy. A
Enough
scan
ranks,
of our
but I
moon
hope
will
this is the
reveal
S
the
rank.
presence of those objects in totality. When we heard the fate
That's too
of
slow.
other worlds like ours, we collected the objects and placed them
It's just
there
my
for
training
you.
to get used to the controls.
Scour the moon as you will. It is devoid of life. Atosi Prime, however, is not. Over 4 billion souls dwell here. In their name, I ask you now, spare our world. Spare our lives.
Captain, confirm the Counselor's story. Scan both planet and moon. Verify the location of the Transuliates. We've been lied to before. And at great cost. I won't be deceived here today.
There. That's the S rank.
No signs of
No, that's
infestation, Captain.
Fuck.
Shall we scan the moon next?
Yes. Hell,
Again, I'm just gonna
set
use
a
the
course
controls.
for the Atosi moon.
Come on, boost.
Captain, I'm reading a large concentration of Dratsuli eggs on the Atosi moon.
Very well. Prepare the torpedo launcher.
As you can see, we have been truthful.
Captain, return to the planet and conduct a deep scan.
There.
I want to be absolutely certain there is no remaining infestation within this.
And now I'm gonna do the ring
You
one.
can boost while you're running through that close screen.
Yeah, but it doesn't want to respond to that. And I'm just gonna go for the ranks.
Report, Captain. I'm picking up low-level signs of infestation across the planet. Are you as well?
Negative, Admiral. I believe the Atosi were being truthful here. There's no sign of Dransuli infestation on our sensors.
It could be residual traces left behind when they moved the eggs. Or it could be shielded pockets of infestation. Another crude attempt to deceive us. We must be certain, Captain. Prepare to scour Atosi Prime.
Sir, with all due respect, Atosi Prime is not a threat to us. There's no need for this.
There is every need, Captain. Since you appear to be incapable of following my orders, I will deal with Atosi Prime myself. Tactical, prepare to fire
And that should be all. Should be 100% clear this time.
Admiral, no. Don't do this, sir.
No, we're not a threat. We're not.
I could stomach no more after that. I could no longer walk upon the path of madness. My crew felt the same. Together, we began to walk a new path.
It is done. In light of your service to the Autarch and the Coalition, I will not have you shot for treason. If it were anyone else, be warned. The next time you see fit to walk the path of disobedience, I will not stay my hand. I'll see to it that your entire lineage is purged from existence to the last scale and egg. Do I make myself clear, Captain?
Yes, you do, sir. Helm, get us out of here.
Admiral Zen Tarak has a lot to answer for. We can only hope the Zenkethi Crusade has come to an end at last and that nothing like this ever happens again.
That path, that choice, led me to where we are now. Walking it ultimately gave me the strength to stand against the Admiral and defect to the Alliance.
Some directed
I
better.
think we can both agree that journey has reached its end. From this point forward, I begin to walk along the path of atonement. That journey will never end for me, but I will help as many as I can.
Ah, crap, they also put the DLC on me.
Thank you. I hope your superiors have the same opinion as well. As long as the Autarch lives, he will continue to pursue his insane crusade. I believe I can be of use to the Alliance when the time comes to stop him, once and for all. I shall abide by their decision until our paths merge once more.
Oh, New Frontiers is over. Nice. But before I do anything, I'm gonna look at some things. I got some points, so maybe I can finally buy what I was after. Where's the races? That's ships. Person. These bridge officers. Species. Here we go. I can make a Chimitar. Here we go. I can finally make a Cardassian.
Training simulator.
Yeah, it's a little annoying how they do these tutorials.
Yeah.
There we go.
But once it's over, it's over.
Yeah, it's interruptive. Also, the buttons are incorrect, but for me, because I'm using an 8-bit controller.
This
Captain
Parr has endured
because they turn it on, and I hate that. I wish you could turn it off, but I tried.
Impressive. If only the Zenkethi ruler knew of honor. It's clear he is dedicated to wiping out every last threat to the Zenkethi by any means necessary. Madness. I see that Alliance officials will be reviewing Captain Parr's request
See, these
for
mini
asylum
challenges are
soon.
really good in the beginning because
The help
this
she's
is
given
better
us
tutorialing
and
if
your
it
report
don't stop
will
being dropped because
certainly
now I'm able to figure
influence
things
their
out.
decision in her favor. Serve the Empire well.
I could tell you how to drop dash.
Okay.
But would you rather figure it out?
Okay, guys.
The Alliance has agreed to a summit meeting with the Dominion. Heed the call of the...
This
After
is
you jump, the whole jump.
This is it for now. Since we are now at the Gamma Crater arc, we're gonna quit here, and then we're gonna start that up again later. Thank you for everything, and we finally got this arc completed. Later, people.